Happiness versus sadness. What they are? I think it's a competition. There is like on the first lane, the happiness in the fastest car possible. On the second lane, at the startup line, is sadness. What do you do? They are kind of rivals, right? So, who's going to win? But wait, sadness is all the time sneaky. Sadness all the time finds a way to win, even has the slowest car. How is that possible? So, let's do the following. Let's look a little bit what sadness is doing, what happiness is doing, right? And listen to this guy. And let's define first the problem, and after that, the solution. Simple as that.
1. Our brains are wired for survival, not happiness. The human brain has a negative bias. It pays more attention to the threats, problems, and bad news, evolutionary, that kept us alive. Happiness was optional. 2. Sadness lasts longer because requires processing. Happiness is often a quick spike. Sadness, stress, disappointment, they all require the brain to analyze the situation, learn from it, and adjust. Processing takes time, so these emotions linger. 3. We compare ourselves a lot. Thanks to the magnificent social media, everyone looks like they're living in their best bubble on the yacht in a dreamland, where actually the reality is totally different. 4. Happiness is a state. Sadness is often a signal. Sadness usually tells us that something went wrong. A boundary was crossed, a need was not met, or something that matters to us turned out to be different. On the other side, the word happiness in some languages reach that kind of new heights, where it's just a statement. Something like, great job, carry on. 5. Stress and busy lives drain emotional energy. Modern life can be a happiness vacuum. Deadlines, responsibilities, bills, all that kind of adulting things that needs to be done on a daily basis are draining the mental battery, bringing neutral moments to feel like we are negatives. So, all that, you might ask, okay, but what the heck should I do?
Okay, so you're going to ask me, what should I do in this case? What I can do just to fix it must be something. I can pay whatever it comes just to make me happy. So at the end of the day, being happy and being sad is just a matter of choice, like with everything in life. There is a saying, as above, so below, as within, so without, right? So I'm going to come back to this expression in a moment. But try to picture yourself as a mannequin, right? Those mannequins that are in the shop and they're putting the clothes on them. So try to see yourself at the end of the day as a mannequin that from the top of the head you're pouring in two ingredients or two different colors, right? Let's say the first one is red and the second one is green. So let's associate the green one with positive things and the red one with negative things. So at the end of the day, when you're going to bed, have that kind of self-talk. Like Michael Jackson said, talk with the man in the mirror, right? So have that kind of self-talk, shadow work, how people like to call it, whatever.
Remember the good and the bad things throughout the day.
When you pour that kind of essences or colors inside your own mannequin, measure which one dominates throughout the day. If you did something good that you enjoyed, put it there. You watched some movie and it was fascinating, really created that kind of pleasure. You didn't watch a movie because you had to, right? Just to kill time, right? Or you admired the beauty. Doesn't matter if it's in a female, doesn't matter if it's the nature, the clouds, the sky, in a child, on the street, in the forest, whatever, you admire it. Mark it as a positive thing. But at the end of the day, do that kind of mathematics to yourself and see where you are standing. Now, for the first time, it's going to be a little bit awkward and weird, but you have to do it, right? And you're going to have one sample, one data. Well, you need a second data, right? So, second day, we start to do the same. Third day, fourth day. Obviously, there are some days when you'll forget and you don't have time for that, or something came out of the mouth. But put a sticker maybe on the fridge or on the mirror in the bathroom, and to remind you, right? When you're brushing your teeth. And once you're going to have like 4 or 5 samples, go back to the guy in the mirror and say, okay, we have the results, boss. What we should do? So, again, it's a matter of choice, right? As mentioned before, as above, so below, as within, so without. Meaning, whatever you project outside is going to come back, right? You heard that many times. The law of attraction, the same thing. They're saying that the God is a mirror. Practically is going to hold a mirror in front of you and say, dude, you want to show to the world that you have a smile? Put a smile, and I'm going to bring you back the smile, the mirror said, right? But if you're going to look frown and angry and upset, that's what I'm going to project in your life. So once you did that kind of sample, talk with the man in the mirror and set up for a plan. Simple as that. Is a matter of choice. Whatever is inside comes outside.